birch tree. Okay, the comparable retail value on here, as you can see on your screen, is $63. I'm just gonna say I'd spend more than that, but I love that we don't have to. Just $38.40 for this beautiful tree that's gonna look amazing indoors and out. And this is really where it's at right now with holiday decor. Of course, you could also use this year round, but this whole idea of birch trees, it's very on trend right now.
It's beautiful. Yeah, this is something I've never seen. We're bringing this to you from Kringle Express. We wanted to give you some updated, more elegant versions of maybe some of the similar outdoor decorations that you see in the powder-coated steel that are in that white powder-coated steel frame.
And I think that's it, because this is sort of the next evolution. I think it looks even more high-end.
Yes.
This looks like something you would see in like maybe in a beautiful department store, their holiday display.
Yes. And
by the way, this is my friend Janine Gratch. We have the 3 colors. We'll get you started with that. So we do have it in this lovely cool white. We also have it in the multi, which I love this whole multi color because there's blues and oranges and reds and greens. I mean, you could put this out for Halloween and then keep it right out through Christmas. And then we have the cool white, which I know, I'm sorry, the warm white, which I know is your favorite. It's so beautiful.
I love that. You know, and I'm not a multi girl. I mean, I love the warm white, but this multicolor is so pretty. It reminds me of sugared gumdrops.
Yeah.
So there's something very whimsical about it, but there's an elegance to it as well, because when you get in tight and you see, this is actually very much like a realistic birch tree with the markings that you would see on that bark. And we did that because we wrapped this entire tree and all of the branches that are, by the way, posable, so you can adjust them depending on the way you want. Do you want it to be more narrow or full? But there it is, that realistic. Look at the light cast against that.
Pretty.
It looks like you had a spotlight underneath, and then you have a real birch tree. So this is something super exciting that we're really happy. This is a plug-in. It has a weighted base, Sandra, so if you're going to choose to put this outside, it's definitely solid on the bottom. You also get 4 stakes that you can also, for extra security, you can use that. But I encourage you to use this inside as well. This is just as fancy and sophisticated for indoors as it is for out.
Absolutely. I love the idea of putting it outdoors and maybe just putting a little bit of mulch around the base or some holiday greenery. But then, of course, indoors, oh wow, you have so many options.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't this be pretty, 2 of these maybe on either side of a fireplace, like one on both sides? Yeah.
Or you could even put it, if maybe you have a larger planter, you could tuck it down in there and have.
That'd be amazing, like even that indoors or out. Yeah, like outdoor on a deck.
So it looks like you have these like miniature birch trees growing.
Wow.
And then they illuminate. So the lights that you're seeing are so spectacular because they're LED, so they're brilliant. You get thousands of hours with them. They're cool to the touch. But they're also in this very new design. It's in a circle. It's like the spheres, and they are faceted like jewelry. So the light disperses from all angles, and they glisten. They actually have like this glistening effect. When you see them in person, they are even that just more beautiful.
I think they are gorgeous. I actually cannot get over this price.
I know.
Just so you know, if you do want that warm white, it is the most popular. It's also the most limited, only about 150 to go around. Janine, I know you and I get probably a lot of the same home catalogs, and everybody watching at home probably gets the same catalogs, and you open up the catalogs and they have the most beautiful things, and then you get a little bit of a sticker shock.
Yep.
I think you could get 2 of these and still spend way less than I would expect to see even 1 of these for in those catalogs.
I agree.
Like, I'm really amazed at this price.
Yeah, the quality and the design is superior. I really am thrilled with how this turned out. And you get lots and lots of branches, so they're a full looking tree with every branch is tipped with multiple lights. So, and they're posable, so you can, when you get this out of the box, obviously it's gonna be all pushed together. You're gonna pull them apart. They adjust, they hold their position, and look at the light it casts. So it's colorful, it's brilliant, it's elegant, and look how pretty on just like the landing on the staircase, how that light just completely washes that whole staircase aglow with that warm, or with that cool, beautiful Christmas light. Yeah. So year round too.
Totally year round. I'm thinking, like, for right now, still summer, you get these home, maybe you have a pool, you put them out by the pool if you're having people over.
Love
you put them in a big planter on your deck, and then of course, then we move into holiday and you just maybe move them around a little bit, maybe bring them to the front yard, and suddenly you're really more than getting your money's worth. Totally fine if it rains, right?
Absolutely, it's completely water resistant, so don't worry, indoor, outdoor, just put it in an outdoor outlet or use outdoor extension cords if you want. But the wrapping detail, I mean, from tip to the bottom, it looks like a true realistic birch tree. And you've got even the thinner branches that are very realistic to a birch. And you can see the light and the quality and the beautiful faceting on all of the bulbs. Something totally different. It's really sophisticated, and it's Kringle Express. So you know QVC, Kringle is QVC's collection of holiday decor, so we really wanted to bring something that was fresh, new, and would layer beautifully into maybe your existing outdoor or indoor decor.
You know what, you're exactly right about that, and the thing I love about Kringle Express is we are able to achieve, our QVC designers and Janine's team, we're able to achieve these beautiful high-end looks for a fraction of the cost because we don't have any middleman.
Right.
So we find out what's out there, we tweak it so you will love it, and then we do it at incredible prices. And I'm always so impressed at the quality of Kringle Express.
I am too. I'm really loving this year. We've really brought it up a whole nother level. This tree is exemplary, I think, and the colors on the multi, to me, they just remind me of like Candy Cane Lane.
Yeah.
Very whimsical. If you like to decorate whimsy, if you have grandchildren or children, and Santa is definitely a big part of your holidays, the multi would be so fun, even in a basement or a playroom or a second room. Maybe you don't want to do a full Christmas tree, but you want to do something festive. Put this out.
That would be fun.
Isn't that fun?
I just cannot get over how great these are at $38.40. Like, I would just really think that you would have to spend so much more. And if they were $63 or $100 or whatever, then maybe you wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna get two. You'd be kind of a little torn. I want two, but I think I'm only gonna do one. At $38.40, just $5.50 shipping and handling, you can afford probably to get multiples. You wanna put two on either end of, maybe your front door, maybe your fireplace. I love the idea of what we did here, just nestling them among our bushes.
Yeah, just one. One stands alone beautifully, but maybe you have a long driveway. Maybe you put three along the driveway. They look like you actually planted trees and you strung lights on them. No one from the distance would know that this is actually a faux tree because it mimics the same colorization and the same details of a real birch tree. It just happens to be outfitted with these brand new state-of-the-art lighting, which is all LED. It's safe to the touch, it's cool to the touch. It's just one plug-in out of the box and you just fluff it out and you're ready to go.
They look so good. So here it is in the cool white, which it's just very, very pretty, and it really plays off like the icy feeling of the birch branches. So that's the cool white. The multi does have that almost Candy Cane Lane feeling.
It really does.
Just so pretty. Like these gumdrops everywhere.
Gumdrops,
and then
I love it.
we have the very sophisticated and just so warm.
Very
literally,
stately.
it is the warm white. Just absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, you can get a wreath for the same amount, and here you're getting an entire tree that really will change the look of any room or outside. How beautiful.
I'm very excited about this.
Yeah,
I cannot believe this price. So it's very popular. If you do want the warm white, that's going to be the first to sell out. Now's the time to get it. This is one of our newest items. It was just introduced into our assortment last week. So completely brand new. You're going to be one of the first people to get it home. But at $38.40, maybe you do think of getting more than one. But do not wait on that warm white because now we're down to 6 dozen left.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, I love this.
So fun. It's really awesome. Okay, don't go anywhere. We have a lot more to show you. Still to come, Janine's going to join me for this as well. One of our big top finds by Luminara. It's the only order of the year. They've been very, very popular. And it's really a first of its kind. It's the Luminara tea lights, but in these beautiful glass ornaments. They almost look like little terrariums. And you're getting all three of them with 3 gift boxes for 2 easy payments of $20.56. So we just showed you those birch trees and we couldn't get over the price. Well, wait to see this for the price. I feel like our Christmas in July, for anyone who says,